144,000 square feet. We've been in this building for almost 8 years now. We're in a hybrid work environment where obviously this is customer service and business development coordination. Really, our sales operations group sits on this front side, supported by their supervisors. Our estimating department sits to here. We've centralized estimating to 10 people in this facility, led by their supervisor. And then we pretty much move into sales, HR, accounting, finance, and supply chain and scheduling. So that's pretty much what makes up our front office. So we're going to walk in the factory, just stay between the yellow lines, safety first, accidents last, right here. Something about this facility, we're not just ISO certified, we're AS 9100 Rev D certified for the aerospace business. So we run this whole plant to aerospace quality and inspection standards, which really everyone here is built for high precision and attention to detail, attention to quality. Because at the end of the day, customers want it on time, but they want it right. So the plant's pretty much split into about 50,000 square foot is warehouse. As you can see, plenty of stocked raw materials here. Pretty much line 8 kind of separates raw material from finished goods. Finished goods is already packaged to our customers' specifications right over there. And so when they, just in time, they're gonna pull it right off the shelf, and they don't have to recount, restack. It's just kind of ready to go. Okay. So we pretty much work in a U shape or a C shape, and this pretty much delineates shipping and receiving. And what happened is we have 3-level inspection in receiving, who actually puts the material into the system and then puts it on the shelf, scans it in so we know it's available. When material's available, that really kicks our system to know that if customer needs something, it's available, it's ready to go. Everything is cycle counted. They can do the entire warehouse once a month. We're at 99.4% accurate in our location. And you have to have your inventory right, or we can't keep our promise to you. Now we have 4 by 8 water jets, all with 6-inch gates, so we can pile materials up, layer them, and if a customer doesn't like a cut that's the 6th cut, they just pay for 5 cuts. That's how we sample them, that's how we quote them. So if they like all 6 layers the way it comes in, they're gonna get the 6-layer price. So it's really gonna be up to you and your standards and what it's used for. Same thing with the lamination equipment right here. As you can see, 3 wide web laminators. They all are set up the same way. As you can see, this one over here, there's a 2-to-1 belt fed system here that takes all the curl out of the products. These machines also laminate with heat, slit, and sheet in line. All of them do. So what we're trying to do there is we either want it press ready from our supplier or one stop to the finishing process. When we do that, we know that we got to be competitive around the globe. And here are some of the things that we're trying to do to ensure that our customers are getting the best price, and that's the least amount of touches that it takes to get there. So, and lamination is key to everything we do. We have great partners on the tape side. That is my background in the tape business. So doing this for 33 years, calling on converters, building 2 different converters up. You know, these are things that are really necessary to make sure that we're vertically integrated and our customers can count on us through the process. Some products and customers or applications don't like water, so we have a digital reciprocating knife right here where this can do 2-inch thick material, again, 4 by 8 bed size. It can do a drag knife, it can kiss cut, it can through cut, it can perf. This is a good sample or low volume machine, or like water jets, really big parts. We also have a router. Not only do we have a router to do some hard plastics, as you can see here, but we also build jigs and fixtures internally to get our products out the door without manual labor. So these are just things our engineering and maintenance staff build all the time. Then we pretty much are going to move to the slitting department. You have to have slitting in this business, or you have to count on somebody else to do it for you all the time. So we have rewind slitting and lathe slitting, razor, shear, and score. Again, multiple pieces of equipment in the same process. So if this machine, something were to happen to this machine, we have a bigger, better version right behind you. If we're just gonna knock down some paper or films for in-processing aids, we have a nice quick setup machine that does that. Tapes are the core of really what our business is affiliated with. That is pretty much our value for assembly aid. And so you'll see custom built laminated equipment everywhere through the process. We can do it offline, we can do it inline, we can do it on the rotary, we can do it on our flatbeds. And really what we're trying to do again is one operator, one step, in box, out the door, ready to go with one operator. And all these are mobile. So if we have to move them behind equipment, we can do those things. Sometimes we make product for end use, or we're cutting down the materials to send to our die cutting department, depending on what the bill calls out. So we really want to talk to our customers about if they can make a few tweaks or a couple changes, at the end of the day, they're really going to win, because it's a very material intensive business. And so the better yield, the better price at the end of the day. We actually have 20 Preco presses here. It's the premier flatbed die cutting machine. And we've had such a great engineering team that they've been able to put these things together to do more things in line. And that really is the method to the madness here. Is the less touches, less moving parts, you should have a better outcome for sure. So and here's our specialty department, also shares it with quality. Again, try to be very well lit, organized. Here's where customers are asking us to ensure that they get product with some type of special marking, packaging, something in their process that really cannot be done manual. It's a small department because we do a lot of things in line, but at the end of the day, if this is what our customers want, that's what we're going to give them. And some of it is a small manual process.
Now, I notice how well lit this is. Is the building also air conditioned? 100%
heat and air. As you know, in the south, 110 degrees, this place would be, it'd be an oven, but really, you know, it's best for our employees, it's best for the materials to be climate controlled everywhere. Here's a great piece of equipment. It's an inspection machine. You can see it's the laser popping up. And if a customer wants a PPAP or a histogram or a CPK, we're pulling all that information, all the data out of this system to provide that documentation to our customers. Again, being an aerospace certified company, data integrity is the most important thing. We have to be able to measure these parts really accurately. And this is the best machine in the business. This is plus or minus 2,000ths of accuracy over the size of it. I know it's probably a little unconventional, but I'd like to wrap up. This is where we have all our holiday meals. It's our break room for our crew. This was the first thing that we built when we came into this building. We do all this for customers. We do this to get to yes, and 400 people strong, 3 locations, and we really couldn't be, you know, when we get customers in, we really think our facility is a difference maker. And when you go to each facility, it's going to look the exact same way. We want to make sure that our customers know that they can trust us and our employees are going to be safe. And we're going to try to make them as comfortable as possible. So appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks for coming.
Yep. Really impressive.
Appreciate it.